Hello everyone, this is Maria from Business Analyst is Easy to Use. Today we discuss about artifact for Business Analyst. An artifact is a tangible result that is created by Business Analyst during a project. Artifact can include a unique document, materials, diagrams, and matrices. The main purpose of the creating artifact is to help understand stakeholders, to determine which product, service, or technical solution will be effective. A business analyst can create a particular artifact without input from the product manager or other person overseeing the project. Such documents include: the product roadmap is the main strategic document of the project, answering the question who, what, and when does. The product management plan is the organization's main tactical document that details how, when, and what will be carried out during the project. The project plan also details the stage of the execution resources and the means of the communication. As a rule, the project manager develops the plan based on the roadmap. It includes tasks and actions, prescribed deadlines, and assigns specific responsible participants. A project statement is an internal contract between the project manager and the sponsor. It contains the fixed parameter of the project. If the project plan changes, the project is restarted. It is important to correctly outline the main project objectives, constraints, and the list of the resources available to the project, KPIs, and the risk. Business Analyst Artifact. After receiving and validating the incoming information, the business analyst starts creating and preparing the necessary artifact for the project. Among the most common artifacts that the business analyst creates are business requirement document, technical specification, use case, use story, process flow diagram, data flow diagram, yearly diagram, and decision matrix. A business requirement document is a structured formal description of an upcoming project. The document explains why the company needs to create a new software, service, or a business solution. The BRD also describes the main problems that will be solved by the project and the revenue they will bring and a possible risk. Structure of the business requirement document: project description, project objectives, project goals, terms and definition, as this situation description, top-level business logic of the desired situation to be modeled, project boundaries and the content scope, business requirement, organizational structure, key stakeholders, and the project constraints such as time, financial, technological, and safety. The main techniques used to create a BRD are stakeholder analysis, benchmarking, root cause analysis, business process modeling notation. Technical specification is a document that constrains requirements to the product, description of its functionality, features of its use, business requirement, and limitation of the solution. Technical specification will also include section of the testing process security requirement. Technical specification structure: key information about the business, product features, description of the business needs, goals and objectives of the solution, name and the purpose of the development, reason for development, general requirement to the product, service, programming languages, development platform, environment, software operation system, functional requirement, data models, non-functional requirement, and documentation requirements. Basic techniques: user story, use case, business process modeling notation, IDEA, BIVMAN, EPC. Use case is a diagram that shows how the service or product will be used by the user. The main task in creating use case is to define user requirement and create a common vision of the service or product. Use case can also include description of the user action and description of the usage scenarios. There are two types of the use case: diagram and text version of the use case. Use case diagram. The basic element of the diagram are the actor and the precedent variant. The UML notation is used to denote the relationship between the elements. Use case in a text format is already a detailed part of the diagram, where the analyst describes each oval in detail. The main elements are use case name, actors, precondition, main flow, post condition, trigger, and restriction. User story is a short text that describes user behavior in a system or a product. Sometimes the user story includes description of the business rules and product functionality requirement. User story structure. Each user story is based on the opinions and the wishes of the target audience, so it's important to know the kind of the user they are. Action. This is where you specify that the user wants to do with the product or its function. Benefit. This is the ultimate goal is noted. Process flow diagram, PFD. Diagram used in the design phase to indicate the overall flow of the process in a project. The PFD shows the relationship between the major components of the process without regard to minor details. Data flow diagram. A process modeling tool that shows data flows between system and database. The main elements are input, output data, system storage, and collection points. Yearly diagram. Is a diagram describing the entity relationship process. It describes how different entities, people, object, concepts are related to each other within a system. ERD diagrams are most commonly used for relation database design, research and development of software and a business information system. Decision matrix is a tool for evaluating and selecting the best option from the several possible options. Decision matrix should be created when the product team has more than one decision option and several factors to consider to make a final decision. It is important to note that artifacts are closely related to each other and help to identify user requirements and create a shared vision of the service or product. The creation of the artifact can involve different project participants such as a product manager, business analyst, system analyst, developers, designers, product manager, user, and other stakeholders. Rules for creation artifact. The following rules must be kept in mind when creating artifact. You are the sole owner of the artifact. It happens that several business analysts may work on one project at the same time. Before creating artifact, you might agree who is responsible for each part of the project. On your part of the project, only you can make edit and change to the artifact. Ask clarifying questions while the artifact is being prepared. If there are doubts about the task or a misunderstanding of the task in general, contact the lead and project manager directly to clarify all the points. Remain calm throughout the project. It is not uncommon for the concept of the final product to change, which means that the input information for the business analyst change and all artifacts need to be redesigned or revoked. Remember, change in the product are normal, as the product is like a living being. Making change to artifact is a part of your job as a business analyst. Stay calm in any situation, and do not take change in the product you have. And so we've discussed that are the main artifacts for business analysts. Thank you for your attention and see you.